We will not forgive. We will not forget. We will hunt you down and make you pay.
The race to evacuate American citizens and allies in Afghanistan is now even more urgent and dangerous. President Biden's national security team warning another terror attack in Kabul is likely.
Look, the mission there being performed is dangerous, and is now it's come with a significant loss of American personnel.
In the deadliest day for U.S. troops in Afghanistan in more than a decade, at least 13 American service members died in Thursday's suicide bombing outside the Kabul airport, including 11 Marines, 1 Navy medic, and 1 Army soldier.
We obviously don't want to see any more casualties. That's why we are monitoring the threat streams very closely.
The Pentagon now says it was just one ISIS-K suicide bomber who carried out the attack. At least 160 Afghans were killed, hundreds more wounded, after they'd gathered in crowds at the airport gates, desperate to flee the country. The Pentagon says more than 5,400 people are still inside the airport awaiting flights. U.S. officials still screening some arriving at the gates as the clock ticks on the president's August 31st withdrawal deadline.
We have the ability to include evacuees on U.S. military airlift out of Afghanistan until the very end.
All 50 states are now reporting a high rate of COVID transmission. With a new forecast warning, we could see more than 100,000 new deaths between now and December 1st.
I've seen a lot of people die over the last year and a half, and it is picking up pace. It's never been as bad as it is now.
In Kentucky, hospitalizations just hit an all-time high for the 5th consecutive day.
Seeing nearly 5,000 cases and 65 Kentuckians that we lost in just one day's report is tough.
In North Carolina, the ICUs are treating more patients now than at any other time during the pandemic. In Georgia, some hospitals are turning away ambulances. In Central Florida, they're running out of places to put bodies.
This is not being exaggerated or blown out of proportion by the media. This is real.
With morgues at capacity, some hospitals are now using refrigerated trucks to store the dead. It comes as Florida's ban on mask mandates returns to court, with a judge set to rule on its legality today. Meanwhile, in Illinois, the governor is now reinstating mask requirements.
Hospital staff are becoming overwhelmed and overburdened. People are dying who don't have to die.